Hi everyone, today I wanted to talk about what to expect from an astrology consultation and how to prepare for one, at least with me. So the way I work with astrology is that I will study your astrology chart for about 10 days to 2 weeks, depending on how busy I am, from the moment I get the information for your chart, which is the date of birth, your time of birth, and the location of birth. With that information, I put it into a program and I can see where the planets were located relative to your position at your time of birth. And so with that information, with the knowledge that, that I have sort of accumulated from my teachers and that I'm still learning from, I look and see the messages that your chart is giving you relative to your life, relative to your skills and the possible challenges that you might encounter in your life. And then using the ancient wisdom and philosophy of yoga, that's more of a life philosophy behind that, we discuss how you can best navigate through those influences so that you can live life to the fullest potential. For example, the planet Mars represents our ability to take action, our power in action. It is also known as the warrior, the protector. And so if a person has a Mars in Scorpio, for example, which is a very intense sign of power, a sign of going deep into things, we can have a more positive aspect of Mars, which is where someone uses their power, their very strong Scorpio power in action to accomplish things that serve themselves and society as a whole. So not just themselves and disregarding the rest of their community and society, but serving themselves and society altogether. So the negative aspect of that could be channeling that energy in sort of the wrong direction, or in a direction that doesn't bring betterment to themselves and to society. So this could be through intense anger or intense power and control, trying to have control over situations in a very sort of anger and temper way. And so we discuss these different influences and how they affect all the different aspects of your life. So in your health, in your family, in your relationship with siblings and the spouse and children, and in discussing it together, we see again how to best navigate through that and to discover sort of your potential. And oftentimes I always encourage people to connect within themselves to see what rings true through the consultation. So it always has to ring true with your own inner gut feelings. This could be something like people who have an idea to start a project and who are really excited, they want to write a book, but they're sort of blocked and they're not really sure if it's a good idea. But in the chart is screaming that this person has a lot to offer to society through writing. And so it can be very confirming for someone to hear this and to get that confirmation and that extra boost that will help them sort of open that part of themselves and bring that to society and to their community. So those are different aspects of what you can expect from an astrology consultation. And so how to prepare for the consultation is that I ask people to send me a few basic questions about things that are bothering them right now, things that are specifically interesting them, that they want to know more about regarding themselves or regarding different things in their relationships, their relationship with their parents or with their spouse or in their work. And those questions sort of help me to see how to look at the chart and what information I'm looking for within the chart. Because otherwise it's like opening up the internet and just expecting Google to give you the information you need, right? You need to type into Google the question that you have so that Google can provide you with information. And like I was saying, an astrology chart really goes into all aspects of the person, from their subconscious desires, from their sexuality, to their relationship with their mother, with their father, to their living situation. So asking an astrologer specific questions before they go and study a chart is very helpful and very necessary to guide the astrologer. And within that, so within the 10 days or the 2 weeks of studying the chart, I might come back and ask a few questions just to see how the chart is playing out. And another important aspect of the readings that I do, which is based on the Vedic astrology system, is that there is an aspect of timing. And so it's not, I don't use it so much for prediction, but rather for seeing when certain influences will become more of a dominant theme in your life. So for example, a person can switch from a Saturn phase, which Saturn is the planet of discipline and perseverance and overcoming challenges. So often during a period of Saturn, someone will be experiencing just challenge after challenge after challenge, and through that accumulating a lot of strength within themselves and a lot of perseverance. So they actually say that a lot of presidents become presidents at the end of their Saturn phase because they've overcome so many hurdles and they just have so much energy from overcoming those challenges that they end up becoming president of the United States. And then after that Saturn period comes Mercury. Mercury is a great period for business, for communication, for talking with others, for starting any kind of business project. And so you can imagine that after gathering all that energy of the discipline and perseverance of the Saturn period, then you go into Mercury, and it's time to sort of put that into action and bring fruit from that previous phase of accumulating the discipline and hard work ethic. So those are different things that we will also look at to see what is the dominant theme that you are going through right now. The main things to sort of be focused on, and often you will feel them anyway, but won't be really understanding what's going on. And then seeing what is coming next so that you know when the next change will be and what the next phase will be. Sometimes I've spoken to people and you really feel it from 1 month to the next when you're changing your main phase, that your planetary period that you're going through. It'll be like all of a sudden you're from 1 minute you're super focused on career and advancing in your career, and the next minute, boom, you get pregnant and the focus just changes to children and family, whereas that had never really been something that was important to you before, and it was such a strong shift. And we think, oh, well, we're getting older, you know, it's normal for women to go through that. And it is, but some women go through it when they're 21 and others go through it when they're 38. And so that's sort of something that we can see with the planetary periods, how much that shift and that importance and focus in our life will change. And again, using the philosophy from the yoga knowledge to help us navigate through that. So I hope that helped clarify a few things. If you have any more questions, please comment below or send me an email through avanidoulacare@gmail.com. And I look forward to meeting with you and working with you. Goodbye. Thanks for watching that video. To find out more about me and my work, subscribe to this YouTube channel, like my Facebook page, and check out my Instagram and Snapchat accounts for lots of fun family things, activities, and different things going on in my life. And also check out my meetup group for anyone living in the Montreal area. I hold lots of fun events for women and also post events that are happening in the community for free. So go check it out. I hope to see you soon. Bye.